TikTok degrades people, and I think we all saw this coming. I totally am so empathetic towards Cynthia Morgan right now. No, I think not. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel and welcome to yet another episode of my TTF. So I'm not going to waste much time on the intro, I'm just going to dive right into it. Full disclaimer, some of these unpopular opinions are mine, some are from my friends and people who sent me these DMs, and some are questions also. So let's just dive right into it. Now the first one is a question, which is, what is your take on the boys? And by the boys I mean Joe Boy, Fireboy and Remy Boy. First of all, I find it low-key funny that they all just call themselves boy for some weird reason. I don't know, is that supposed to be like the Nigerian Lil? It's just funny. Do they even have similarities? Okay, maybe a little bit. Although I do like the fresh style of music they bring to the table, it invigorates. Their songs have been topping the charts. Cynthia Morgan needs to be dragged on Twitter. I mean, what she did was typical my record label hates me drama. And I'm just gonna show you something real quick.
I knew probably I wasn't even expecting any of this. Like I wasn't dragging anybody. I was just saying the truth. Yeah, you get me. Yeah. So I'm supposed to sue Jude actually. Okay.
Wait. Hold up. Did she just say she was going to sue Jude Okoye? So like she made claims against the guy that he wasn't promoting her music, but we both know that's not the case. All the actions that Jude Okoye took were a part of the contract. I don't really have time to go over it, but basically the contract was a 50-50 deal between her and the record label, and the record label has total control of all her royalties, her concert dates, her concert venues, places she can perform. So she saw that contract when she signed it, so what's all the fuss about? Okay, when Taylor Swift did this, it was just unbearable. Now this is just messed up. My thoughts on DAngelo Wallace. Well, in case you don't know him, DAngelo Wallace is a full-time YouTuber dedicated to cracking me up by calling out celebrities whilst making money. I would say he's all but perfect to me. Anywho, we're brothers. You can tell. He's just way more handsome than me. No problem. Honestly speaking though, I am a huge fan of DAngelo Wallace. I mean, the guy is just too good. You have to give him credit for it. All lives matter have got to stop. I mean, they just have to. It's surprising to me how people think it makes sense to retaliate to hashtag Black Lives Matter. Because someone freaking died. And was it a white man? No. Was it Asian? No. Was he Hispanic? No. He was black. So it surprises me why people are doing this online. Not all of them obviously have the wrong intention though, but some of them do. And it really bothers me that people could behave like this at a time like this. And we need to grow up. Facts. Now my next unpopular opinion is that TikTok is becoming a degrading platform. And I think we all saw this coming. People spend hours, and by hours I mean hours, on their For You page consuming anything the platform throws at them, whether it's racist content or inappropriate content. We've seen it all on TikTok. Not to mention the fact that it literally takes all your time away. Like it just takes it and dumps it in the bin. And you know why? Because of its endless scrolling feature. I mean, the TikTok For You page never runs dry, and that is very disturbing because you waste a lot of time on TikTok, time you could use for a project or something, or I don't know, your life. Another thing I've noticed about TikTok, apart from the fact that it's extremely profit driven, is the fact that it will never show your videos as a new creator on the For You page. It's just a proven fact. You can go check it up. The next thing you'll see is Charlie D'Amelio and any other big TikToker out there. Well, I can go on and on about TikTok, but it really won't change anything. We're also addicted at this point, sadly. Now, ironically, my next unpopular opinion is that social media has actually done more good than harm in our society. And you might ask me how, and I'm going to tell you. Now, if it wasn't for social media, we wouldn't have a lot of things that we have at our disposal today. A lot of people would probably still be broke in their homes. They won't even be famous or anything. You wouldn't have the likes of David Dobrik, PewDiePie. Honestly speaking, social media has given everyone the chance to interact, apart from the money aspect that everyone is actually interested in. Don't lie to yourself. It has given the world this global village feel. Like I can interact with someone in Jamaica, and someone in Jamaica can interact with someone in China, and someone in China can interact with someone in the United States. It just made the world a global village, and it's really opened so many doors. So if you're telling me that social media has done more harm than good just because some people don't know how to use it, that's on you. Now my next unpopular opinion is numbers do matter on social media. no matter how you look at it, numbers matter a lot. I mean, if I see someone with 5 followers on Instagram compared to someone who has 5 million followers on Instagram, I am more compelled to respect and follow the person with 5 million followers, if you understand what I'm saying. That's just how it is. The numbers matter on social media because numbers are like value, if you know what I'm saying. Social media is meant to be a place where everyone can interact and be free with themselves, but that's not just the case. Numbers matter on social media. I mean, if numbers didn't matter, you wouldn't even bother about people like the Kardashians. Now, the next one is every artist needs a record label. I don't know why, but I feel like this is just a cliche one, and a lot of people are gonna stone me for this, and I don't care. Every artist needs a record label to go mainstream. Now, a lot might say, but hey, Joshua,
That's not true.
it is true. You need a record label to go mainstream, and I will tell you why. The music industry is a complex world, and you cannot cope with the complexity on your own. Trust me, you can't. Why do you think a lot of independent artists burn out? Because it's just too much. Now, at the beginning stage, it's perfectly understandable and reasonable to be independent, but later on you've got to get yourself a record label or you will hear the music and you won't be dancing. Now, my next unpopular opinion is the fact that anime is an extremely poorly depicted form of Japanese life. Okay, so the typical Japanese anime is considered to be vaguely similar to real life. That is not true. If anything, it's the opposite because it's fiction. It's freaking fiction. So you don't need Einstein to tell you that imitating Japanese characters when you incidentally travel to Japan is a bad idea. Now this one is a question. Did Billie Eilish deserve those Grammys? Well, I would say kind of. Well, successful people are always successful for a reason, so if she got those Grammys, she obviously got them for a reason. Oh, come on, let's not deceive ourselves. We all know the Grammys were going in that direction. I mean, for a TV show that cares about ratings so much, the Grammys were pretty much headed toward the trash direction.
Bad guy Billie Eilish. Producer Phineas O'Connell. Engineer.
I mean, Billie Eilish is good and all, talented young lady, good singer, but honestly speaking, she didn't deserve 4 good Grammys, like 4 Grammys. Some people don't get that in their entire lifetimes. Okay, well, didn't get that in their entire lifetimes, because obviously from now on the Grammys is going to be trash, so. My next unpopular opinion is that K-pop stans take it way too far. Whoa, I don't even think this is unpopular. Is this unpopular? And it just cracks me up. I mean, you have to see them in action. These are like comments that I got from the web. By the way though, this is from allkpop.com, so that should tell you what we're getting into. So I know y'all can read the comments. I'm working on that, unfortunately. But there was this thing that happened between Dr. Phil and Jimin, and the entire community went bonkers. Like, they attacked this man. It was so hilarious. And some people were like, Dr. Phil is the worst person. Now, this person said marketed, manufactured images, aka Jimin, are more superior to like average people. Yeah, that's about half of it. I just can't. Eminem diss tracks are uncalled for. Don't get me wrong though, he makes absolutely excellent content. I mean, Eminem's lyrical content is top notch. Like, I salute his lyrical content, and his masterpieces are so wonderfully scripted. Like, his music just flows, everything, the harmony and the rhythm and everything just goes. Like, he is a musical legend. But the dissing, the incessant dissing is really uncalled for, honestly speaking. He just does it because that's what everyone knows Slim Shady for. Everyone knows Eminem as someone that disses frequently. There is a huge craving for this on the market, so he has to deliver or else he's not gonna get coin, and which is kinda okay. Oh, I just saw something on DAngelo's YouTube channel and it just got me laughing. Alpha male videos are worse than I expected. So you need to study specific tactics, skills, and methods in which you can implement ways to make yourself look more superior to other people just because you're an alpha male. Yeah, totally not creepy at all. I mean, they are just so hilarious because if you watch every single one of them, everything on those videos are things that you'll be disturbed to listen to even if you're 10 years older. Just trust me on this.
Women remain inside where they create life, support life, grow a future for society.
Wait a sec. I don't think my mom wants to create life all through her life. And something funny about that video was that in the thumbnail, D'Angelo kept himself like on the right hand bar and it was like normal human being, and the other side it was like alpha male, and it's just anyways, we've come to the conclusion of this video. Please, if you enjoyed it, please leave it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, and click on your notification bell to get notified when I post new content, because I'll be posting new content like this on this channel every week. So thank you for your support, thank you for everything, and have a nice day. Bye.